Live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Tanner Bybee.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Here's Gleyber Torres. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. Torres, multi-time All-Star, 28 years old. And he was born in Venezuela. Next offering is fouled back. Next one misses. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
This one in the air, right field. He's got it, and there's one down. And next up for the Tigers, Kerry Carpenter. Right through there for a strike. Meadows stands at first with 1 out. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Runner takes off. Pitch misses inside. And safe. It's a stolen base. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swings through him for the K. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Here's Riley Green. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. And he got him to chase.
Well, you know this guy wants to pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Right side, hard hit. On to first, and that is the inning. Back here with my pal Siggy, and our pitcher tonight, Jack Flaherty.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Slice the other way, that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now it's the right fielder, Daniel Schneemann. That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-2.
Sets him down looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Man at first, 1 away. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4,
Got him.
3, double play. And the inning is over. Here in Cleveland, and here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. And that one is in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Swings and misses, struck him out. Wenzel Perez up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Up and in, and the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Dives, but it falls, and now it looks like extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's got himself a triple.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Fouled off. He was late. That's in there, and the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Now one missed. Inside, 2-2. Got him. Larry Buller brings him up. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. And that's downstairs. Ball 1.
1-0.
2 outs with a runner at third. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one not close, and it's 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled on the run. Sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Bottom of the second. And now the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. Flaherty back to work. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2. Ball. 1 ball. 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. C.J. Kafis getting ready to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Second inning here, no score. Just off the inside edge. That misses, and it's 2-1.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just
takes it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Bo Naylor now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And that's downstairs and outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take.
Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. Back now at Progressive Field, and now it's going to be Javier Baez. Javi Baez, like fellow Puerto Rican Francisco Lindor, born in Puerto Rico, but was drafted in the first round out of high school in Florida. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Parker Meadows. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. And he can't come up with it.
All over that one right there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Swinging a foul out of play. Meadows at first, one gone. Next offering upstairs. And there's a ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2. And a good eye there.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate. He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Carpenter in the box now, takes strike one.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
2 on, 1 out. That catches the corner. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green. Grounded out his first time. That one at 95, missed up top. 1-0. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Struck him out looking. And we're back. Bo Naylor at the plate now. First pitch misses.
1-0.
That one at the knees for a strike. swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
1-2.
Yeah, the count 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Brian Rocchio. And that's in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strike.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Angel Martinez. There's a strike. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
And he pumps it a strike.
1 ball.
Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one ripped. And a foul ball.
Ball.
2 out, space is
3
empty.
ball. 2 strike.
That one lifted to left. Green going after it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Drilled out towards left center field. Kwan moving back. Way back there and gone. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And now the right fielder, Wenzel Perez. And a foul ball. 0-1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Left field. Kwan. 1 down. And next to hit for Detroit, Dylan Dingler. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's in there. That's strike 1. All right, Singy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Now it's going to be Zach McKinstry. Pitches in there, and that's strike 1. McKinstry, 29 years old, usually a shortstop, but today starts at third.
One thing he has to remember is that he does not have to cover as much ground. So those balls to his left, remember that you got a good shortstop that can make the backhanded play for you.
Swings and misses, and he's up to 7 strikeouts. Now it's Javier Baez. His first at bat was a strikeout. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Tap foul at the plate. Dingler leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1.
1 and 2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in Cleveland, bottom of the 4th, here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. And that's in the dirt. Ball 1. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So in now for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann went down on strikes his first time through. And a strike on the outside edge.
No ball. 1 strike. 1 and 1.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Outside low, and that is ball 1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Ball and a strike. That one fouled off. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now Kyle Manzardo. And he takes a strike.
One ball, 1 strike.
Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one fouled off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well, late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Here in Cleveland, and stepping in is the speedy Parker Meadows. Bybee back to work. Inside, just missed. base hit center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here comes Gleyber Torres, and that one upstairs, ball one. Meadows on at first, nobody out. On the ground to third, might be two. There's one, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Kerry Carpenter now at the plate.
The 5-4-3 double play is a gem in baseball, and how can you not appreciate the skill and practice it takes to make this look so easy? Great work by the infield.
That misses off the outside edge. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Pitch misses, and that's ball two. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the fifth. Can't glove it cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, C.J. Kafis. First offering, and it just misses. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And he takes one right on the black. 0-2 now.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The shortstop takes the ball. That one missed.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And that one in the air center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away. Bo Naylor digs in now. Struck out swinging his first time. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. To the right side. That's a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Off balance feed, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Colby Allard.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Green lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time.
Well, these Tigers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
That misses the zone. 2-1.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at-bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3-2.
This one in the air. Rocchio makes the grab, one away. And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
That clips the corner.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. And that skips in the dirt.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Wow, that one almost got out of here. I know the wind's blowing out to left, but man, that almost pushed it over the fence. I bet hitters are trying to get the ball up in the air and hit it that direction. I know I would be.
Dingler stands in now and watches strike one.
One strike.
That one outside, and 1-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. Kwan pulls that one down, and that'll do it. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Angel Martinez. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. That one is absolutely belted. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Everything came together for him. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
One ball.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
And now it's filled up. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And up next for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann. 0 for 2 in this one. Fought off foul. 1 out and a runner at second. Line drive, Adam in center field.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. Martinez stands at second with 2 gone. Ground ball right side, collected by Torres in plenty of time to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tim Herron.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
McKinstry in the box here lets that one go for a ball. On the ground to first, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Javi Baez to first, and he breaks for second. To second, and he's out. And that drops in for a strike. Aaron, the tall lefty, he throws a slurve, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a sinker. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. In the air, left field, down the line. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 away. Now here is Parker Meadows. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. And that misses. And that's ball 1. That one pushed to the left and foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground, right side, Rocchio slings to first, out number 3. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. And that one fouled off.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, C.J. Kafis. He's 2 for 2. First pitch misses. And another ball.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
And a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Rafael Montero.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Arias up to bat next, lays off for a ball. And that's outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And that's in for a strike. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Bo Naylor, 1 for 2. And that's fouled off.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And that's a strikeout looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees. We're at the top of the 8th. Gleyber Torres up to hit. Herron back to work. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Swings through that.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Checks a swing. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Slider squirts away. Torres into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Here's a 2-2. Into center. Martinez makes his way towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Riley Green, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
The 1-1. And that one missing low. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Kwan settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. So a young arm coming on now out of the pen, Troy Melton. Well, one-run game. Brian Rocchio getting ready to hit, and there's the strike. And that is out of play.
That's the ball. 1 and 2.
Now a fly ball to right center. Perez drops into the glove, and there's one away. Now Angel Martinez. Up the middle, and there's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Kwan in the box now. Takes strike 1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground, right side, and it's through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
Back-to-back singles, really important at bat coming up now.
Substitution now at first base. On to pinch run, Petey Halpin. So up next, Daniel Schneemann. Just missed.
That's a ball.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with 1 away.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think he
got him. Huge strikeout there. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Manzardo. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And fouled off. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And downstairs. Fought off foul.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
And a swing and a miss. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Hunter Gaddis. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. He's already homered here in this one. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Clips the corner, and it's 1-1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Out to short, Arias. Zips it across, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. And next up for the Tigers, Wenzel Perez. 1 for 3. And that one upstairs.
1-0.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Dylan Dingler.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
That one inside, 1-0. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases, and they add a run. It's 2-0. So digging in, Zach McKinstry. That catches the top part of the zone. 0-1. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the 9th. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. Hammers that one, curling down the line, and foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Will Vest.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Now it's the Guardians DH, C.J. Kafis. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Fouled off left side. Next offering way off the plate. Looked like it was a little bit up.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gabriel Arias. There's the strike.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Tying run at the plate. Just missed. And a count 1-2. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Rips one to right, and it goes just foul. The tying run at the plate. Got him. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that one is downstairs. 2-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Late on that fastball.
2-2.
And that one is lifted in the air. Green settles under it. Brings it in. That's out number 2. So they're down to their final out. Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Strike 1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Missing inside, 1-1. On the ground, and this should do it. Baez, ball game.
Well, a ton of hits in this one, but the sequencing just not on point to be able to put runs up on the board. Real close game. Saw a lot of offense, but it just didn't translate. So many runners left in scoring position, so many missed opportunities, and it came down to just a couple of key at-bats.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.